almost, but 250,000 job opportunities in Germany. Yet here, we do not have skills. How are we going to tilt that?
Yeah, so as I said, we are looking at the situation across the board.
All right.
It is not true that we don't have skills completely, altogether. There are some sectors where we have very good skills. And let me cite the example of the hospitality industry. Kenya has done extremely well in matters hospitality.
So are we lacking skills in certain categories of job groups generally?
We are looking at specific areas where we can see there is a mismatch.
Okay.
And we need to address it, you know, as comprehensively as we can, even going forward. But for the hospitality industry, Kenyans are known, even within the African region. You go to Tanzania, you go to Rwanda, you go to Uganda. Most of the five-star hotels are managed by Kenyans. And even abroad, they are doing extremely well. So if job opportunities open up today in Germany, in the hospitality industry, I can assure you, Victor, we have enough young people who can occupy these jobs.
Because of the bilateral trade and, you know, the agreement between 2 or 3 jurisdictions, is the government going to be taking the front line to ensure that all these people are well catered for, taken care of because of the bilateral agreement, so that we avoid this issue of person-to-government engagement? Is that going to be so?
Yes. You know, Kenyans are already ahead of us. That's how enterprising they are. They're already out there, by the way.
Right.
But we want to ensure labor migration is done in an organized and a structured way, and to guarantee their rights, to ensure their welfare is taken care of well when they're working out there abroad. Kenyans can be found even in Iceland. You will be surprised.
Absolutely.
They're everywhere as it is. But the environment that they are working in, is it conducive? Is it for their good? You know, is it really working towards ensuring they can benefit, they can profit from it, you know, or not? And yes, we know there are Kenyans who have been suffering out there owing to the fact that government has not been there to guarantee their security, their safety, you know, and their rights. And therefore, that is the reason why we have gone out aggressively, as it is now, from government to government, signing agreements between governments and governments. The bilateral labor agreements. The bilateral labor agreements that we are crafting, as it is now, are human rights based. If there is a Kenyan working in the Gulf region whose rights have been infringed upon, who have been trampled upon, be it matters getting an off on Saturday or Sunday, be it their phones being confiscated, all these things that we read about and we are praised concerning the suffering of Kenyans out there are going to be a thing of the past, owing to the legal framework that we are putting in place currently through the bilateral labor agreements, you know, that we have, but also in the country, we are coming up with a labor migration bill that will ensure safe, you know, labor migration of Kenyans to these countries abroad.